The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
I have a bone to pick with Punxsutawney Phil. This is not good news. We don't need the 6 more weeks of winter, at least my personal opinion, but the good news is if you were not a fan of Phil's forecast, you might be a fan of mine. Our temperatures will be very warm for the next week, and right now we're still very seasonable outside. 44 with Phil, 43 in Martinsville this evening, sitting at 38 in Blacksburg and 40 degrees currently in Roanoke. We're dry across the board, and it will stay that way at least for the next couple of days, but that will change soon as well. Right now, temperatures elsewhere, 33 in Hot Springs, 39 Bedford, 41 Alta Vista, 42 currently in South Boston, 44 in both Pulaski and Wytheville this evening. Again, we will continue for the next couple of hours to see very mild temperatures and clear conditions to go along with it. Radar imagery now completely clear and dry out and about, but this picture will be changing soon as well. Now, we're watching in the upper atmospheric pattern right now. This is something called zonal flow, where upper atmosphere, very boring. Typically, we will see just a few bumps in these lines right here, these patterns, either seeing a ridge or a trough pattern, and that will bring us energy needed for some sort of rainfall event or some sort of storm or just some sort of energy in the atmosphere to get things going. But right now, very equal, very flat, and that has kept us pretty calm for the past couple of days, and we will continue this pattern as we head into the remainder of the hours this weekend and even into the day on a Monday and Tuesday. Let's time this out on a Futurecast. This evening, of course, we stay dry with a few clouds hanging around, and that will be the story Monday as well. We'll see a pretty boring Monday. You can tell high pressure is in control of the area. Now, I do want to point out this cold front passing through pretty rapidly on Tuesday morning. This will once again be a pretty dry cold front due to that zonal flow that we were just talking about. Because we're not really seeing anything that will bring in that moisture from the Gulf, we have this kind of this forcing mechanism or something that would bring this energy into the area as it passes through. This is typically what we see the showers passing along here. However, that will not be the case because of, once again, limiting that Gulf moisture, and this will be nothing more than just seeing a few very isolated showers potentially on the western slopes of the mountains of West Virginia. Besides that, nothing really to write home about. This will continue past through the area, and we will not be seeing rainfall at least until the latter half of the work week. Your 7-day forecast. Wednesday will be our next best chance for any sort of significant rainfall. Again, looking at Monday and Tuesday, we're back in the 60s, and you can tell at least that cold front passes through, although there's no moisture with it. Temperatures take a tumble from the 60s and the 40s next week. Brooke?